equity max. Now you can get your debt-free game plan and your $1 million game plan. And a game plan goal is just a wish if it doesn't have a date on it. I want you to always remember that. A goal is just a wish if it doesn't have a date. These guys can give you a specific date. When you streamline your finances, you will be debt-free by so-and-so date. Then you got Wealth Max, I'm going to show you, where you can get double-digit returns instead of that 1% in checking and savings. You now can get double-digit returns. We are surrounded by experts on conference calls, on webinars, in our chat feature that help you with every area of your finances. Now you can hit your 2 financial goals. See, we call this 4-3-2-1 for a reason. The 4 represents the challenges you have to overcome. The 3 represents the 3 solutions that we provide. Home-based business, virtual solutions, the ability to connect with one another from home, and a financial education with implementation. This allows you now to finally hit your goals. Brian, I got financial goals. No, if your goals don't have a deadline, it's just a wish.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Your goals financially are simple. Your labor pays for your current lifestyle. We go to work every day. We have a business every day that we run. That's why you get up in the morning, so that your light, food, gas, water, clothes, shelter is taken care of. One day, you're not going to want to work. You see? So your future lifestyle has to be paid for with your investments. So if you don't start investing, you're not even on the road to wealth. I want you to.
All right, so that's what's going on live now in our private Facebook group on YouTube. Jeremy, thank you so much. I would love to do a live with you. I think I've asked you this before, because a lot of people ask me about Forex when it comes to my training, right? And I can't give them any information about Forex. I don't know. And so I would love to have a Forex expert on, because a lot of people want to use their credit, right, to invest in Forex, or whether it be trading in stocks. So they want to learn that trade. So if you can, I can reach out to you, or you can reach out to me, and we can do a video on that. This is my email. Thank you all so much for that. creditandcash.com. Jeremy, or I'll reach out to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate the congratulations, most definitely to it. We had to set up a day. I may need to talk to you about your services. Okay, Jeremy, that's a good deal. I had your number in the past, but just text me. I'll contact you. I'm very fortunate to be full-time from home right now, so I have more time than ever. So thank you so much. Jeremy, I tell people YouTube is a very hard platform to build on, because it's so much wealth of information, right? It's so congested with so many different people giving so many financial advice, information. I think all is needed, right? And but what people don't understand is that the videos, like there's this guy, he has under 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. And okay, I'm just getting some email. And his name is Crypto Teacher. He has under 2,000 subscribers. Let me see, can I find his link? He didn't ask me to do this, but let me tell you, this man gives so much wealth of information, right, on YouTube with under 2,000 subscribers, that I'm like, you know what? More people should subscribe to his channel. And Jeremy, if you're still on, put your channel link in there as well. I can't Crypto Teacher. For some reason I can't find his link. Okay, here it is. I'm subscribed. He has exactly 1.98 subscribers, right? And so, crypto teacher, the knowledge he gives on crypto, and let me find Jeremy's link to put in here as well, because often people that have less subscribers have more time to invest in you. So Jeremy is doing big things. He's already at 63,000 subscribers, but I'm gonna put his link in there as well, just because he's always supported. Definitely someone you all need to follow on Forex. If you want to get into that market, subscribe to him as well. But YouTube is very congested. A lot of wealth of information. I think YouTube and Instagram are really, really building it on information. So when you all first came in, you heard a recording, and let me know if this is blurry, because I had a video today that was blurry, but it didn't look blurry on my end, right? It didn't look blurry on my end, but once the recording was ended rather, it was blurry. So you all let me know how this is looking. It's looking okay on my phone right now. So yeah, I'm not going to be before you long. I said I was going to celebrate the 10,000 subscribers. I started maybe 2 years ago, just building my content on YouTube, just putting my business out there. Thank you, Nadia B. You all have supported the channel. You have supported the energy, right? Used to be when I first go on, people will be like, your accent, you're from Mississippi. Thank you so much, Keith. And you have an accent. And I say, you know what? If you all can listen to Dave Ramsey and his accent, then you can listen to the Queen of Credit, her Mississippi accent. So that finally went away. And the recording that you heard at the beginning is from my mentor. And his name is Brian Bean. And when people sign up with the Making Wealth Real home-based business, he's my mentor. I'm your mentor, right? And Brian gave me a phone call today. And so I told him, I said, well, when I'm getting a phone call from a millionaire, I'm excited. So what's going on? And he said, LaTanya, do you understand that where you are in the business is where our big producers are? And he said, your residual income right now is at $900 a month. Now that's a big thing when there's no work I have to do, when people are just doing it by the work of leveraging. John D. Rockefeller said, I would rather earn 1% off 100 people efforts than 100% of my own. And so I'm telling people, these channels that get the views of maybe less than 3,000, they may not have 64,000 of view. They may not, have 100,000 of view, has the most hidden jewels and wealth information, right? And so a lot of time people look for the big views and the big followings and things like that. But able to have access to someone to help you one-on-one live, answer questions and things about your credit and your cash flow, it's a great opportunity. So Brian gave me a phone call, and we are doing scheduling a live together, right? So, I count it as a blessing when a millionaire contacts you and you don't have to pick up the phone to call a millionaire. So a lot of people just don't understand being in that space and in that mindset. And so before I went live, I also uploaded a training on how to check your Experian credit report online, because I will often get, frustrated sometimes with my clients that will say, hey, I haven't heard anything. It's been 30 days. And I said, well, have you checked online? Everything is pretty much online now. Everything is digitalized. You get your results in the mail, but you can understand quicker online. And for a long time, I would get frustrated because I said, why can't people just log into their accounts and check their status themselves, right? Why would they email me? So I decided to take out that excuse and just make a quick video on how to check your Experian credit report online, because I have come to find out that, I work in the public school system, and there are people with doctor's degrees and specialist degrees that do not know how to read their credit reports. So it doesn't matter your academic, your education level. It's a reason why credit isn't taught in school. And oftentimes people probably want to debate with me and say, well, anyone can fix their own credit. But oftentimes the people that tell me that have never fixed their own credit, right? And credit repair or restoration, when you're looking at something that's supposed to keep you in distress or bondage for 7 to 10 years, is not an easy process, right? So it's worth the time and it's worth the investment to invest in a professional. So that was a recording about starting your own credit repair business. He's actually live on Facebook. He's a millionaire. He's out of Georgia. He's my mentor. If people do not see the benefits of starting a home-based business now or building their credit now so they can get assets and not liabilities, then I don't know what smoke screen you need, right? I don't know what wake-up call that you need. No longer are the opportunities or the decisions to build a business or to work from home, right? And so I just want to come on. I'm not going to, make a very long video because I am tired, right? But I can tell you, making $900 in your sleep, because I get notifications daily that I'm earning $30 a day. Learning a skill such as Forex, such as trading, where you can be independent and be your own bank and be your own economy, and you can use it through credit. So many people get caught into what's my credit score, right? Corey P. Smith, he's one of the first people I started following on YouTube, and long gone are the days of Corey P. Smith even discussing or educating about credit, but he's the godfather. He's the person that inspired me. And then I look at E. Dean Cole, right? He began to talk about the 609. He began to talk about the different disputes, the different areas of getting information deleted. He started talking about not only do the credit agency in some cases have to produce a signed contract with your signature if you have accounts you are disputing in which you sign for example, a vehicle loan, a mortgage, a student loan, right? You didn't sign for credit cards, so that would not be applicable to credit cards. And so I started listening to E. Dean Cole, and he began to spit out all of the different areas: signed contract, a video of me at the place of business, right, that they're supposed to have, an e-signature in some cases where it's applicable, right? Things that people don't know, physical documentation, right? So all of those things is what I do to help people enhance their credit, to enhance their cash flow. Now, if you follow E. Dean Cole, right now he's all on Forex. And I can tell you why, because credit is a very, very mental, stressful position. You have people that want negative accounts that legally are supposed to remain on their credit report for 7 or 10 years to be gone in 30 days in most cases. And so it's very, could be very mental. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I can learn Forex and be prosperous in it and trading, I will hang up credit too, probably like Corey P. Smith and E. Dean Cole. I will help people on a smaller scale, or those that, that can afford it, but it's very mental. And when you have hundreds of phone calls a day. See, this is the other side of credit. When people ask me to teach them my tools, how do I get results? I want to do the credit repair business. Well, how can your temperance be when someone is telling you, I haven't received anything from Equifax, TransUnion, Experian, and you know they have? They probably haven't checked their mail. They probably haven't seen a white envelope, or they haven't logged online. Or when they received it, right, they don't know how to read it. And you have to go into the educational process of teaching them how to even read a credit report, right? Or when people want to call or text after 10 p.m. or after midnight, and they think that's acceptable because or when people send you messages and say, hey, I've been following you, and they think that's reason or grounds for discounts. When you take out your time and energy to give free information. So following people that gives you free information is more of a benefit to you than that person, right? Or, I've been following you for 9 months, and then they wait until they get in a desperate situation. And I'm often like, well, if you've been following me for 9 months, why are you taking action in a desperate situation, right? So Nadia B, thank you so much. I turn myself into a business, making money while you sleep. I thank you so much, because I do, for the most part, you hear those stories, but I do have great, great clients. I have clients that are on point, that can tell me specifically this has been deleted, or this has been updated, or this remained. They understand the struggle. They understand that they're not the only one emailing me or texting me, requesting a phone call, or requesting my time, And so it requires a lot of your time. It requires knowing the law and the language. So that's why I tell people, you have to be built for this. And it's not just being able to get a collection out, right? There are different types of collections. There are medical collections. There are debt collections that are non-medical. There are different types of charge-offs. There are charge-offs that have been sold to debt collectors, right? So their charge-off dispute would be differently than other charge-off disputes. Then there are charge-offs that have not been sold to debt collectors. They have remained in-house. There are bankruptcies that have lines of other accounts connected with them when discharged. And there are bankruptcies that have no accounts reporting that was discharged in bankruptcy. So there are bankruptcies that have been able to get deleted in 40 days. And there are bankruptcies that take up to 6 months to a year. But as my brother, Mr. Will Roundtree, says, that if it takes a year, or if it takes 2 years to rebuild and restore your credit, that's better than the 7 years that negative information was scheduled to be on there, right? And so the most thing about it is using your credit. I just uploaded, right, my video showing people how to check their Experian credit report, and I think my credit score was at a 746. And I see so many people that are excited. I have an 800 credit score. I have a perfect credit score. But if you have a perfect 850 credit score or 800, and you're not doing that to invest in assets, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. In my eyes, the purpose of credit is to create more cash flow. The purpose of credit is to use it in a skill or a business, right, to create more cash flow. So whether it's making wealth real, where you can create more cash flow and be in a community of millionaires and positive thinking people, because you know what, the thing about it, the only thing you have to do with FICO 10 approaching to get people to want to build their credit is to just tell them you have an opportunity for them. Tell them you have a solution to their problem. People, it's 40 million Americans credit score that's going to drop in July. You don't know credit, But you can say, hey, I have a business and I'm a personal testimony. My credit score has improved. My cash flow has improved. I've been able to get more money out of my paycheck, right? Because as you heard earlier, my mentor, my millionaire mentor, state that at some point you want to be making passive income where you are making investments. You know, long gone are the days, if you've been following me, of using your credit to get liabilities, using your credit to get a car, using your credit to get in student loan debt. And so many people right now need their credit cards. You know, those things that Dave Ramsey told you to cut up to make groceries, right? They're waiting in the unemployment line. And people, you know, I'm just going to tell you the truth. The recession is not going to get better anytime soon. Some of you all need to use your credit card just to sign up and enroll in this business. And you're hesitant. So get you a recession-proof business, learn you a skill, right, that resonates with you. But if you know that 40 million Americans' credit score is going to drop in July, why not get a credit business, right? Credit bring networking. I have some people that say, hey, if you just hook me up on credit, I'll teach you about trading. You know, I'll teach you about this. And so those are things that I wanted to learn because it offers more income streams for me. So Easy said, let's toast it. We can toast it easy. I definitely been walking. I put in my miles today for health. I am fatigued. And I'm just thankful, you know. And who knows, maybe the end of this year, we'll be celebrating 15,000 subscribers or 20,000. But I am thankful right now for this community of people because I'm able to talk to you on a small level. But I just want to say this, and I'm logging off. Don't ever overlook a video that doesn't have thousands. Don't ever, because these two links I shared with you, Jeremy, Cash, and Crypto Teacher. Now, Jeremy has a big following, right? Crypto Teacher's not even at 2,000, but he dropped some jewels. And you definitely want to follow Jeremy as well. Subscribe to his channel. For the home-based business, I also put the link in there. And this is my personal link. Some people they're in a situation where they just need their credit fixed, right? They just want better credit and they want it did not on a month-to-month basis, but they want it did quicker. So that, you know, they said, Queen, I just want to work with you. I'm not interested in building a business. I'm not interested in more income. I need credit help and I need it now, or I need it fast. So you go to that tab, Credit Help Book Online. And when I log off on the first page of my website, you'll see the Queen of Coins Silver Stacking Report. I'm going to update that tonight, right? It's showing you how to invest. The number 5 on the list bring you a 300% return on your investment. Now, with silver, when it's sold back to dealers for capital gains, right, you want to make sure that they don't have to give you a 1099-C form for the IRS. So all of the investments is about physical silver that you don't have to report your earnings to for the IRS and why that's profitable to you. So I'm also going to add mining stocks, right? I'm going to add mining stocks to that because it's all about supply and demand. People, actual physical silver is not easily accessible at this time. It's all about supply and demand. So what happens with silver is every time a bailout, a government bailout or a stimulus package is given out to the economy, the purchasing power of the dollar drops, right? It's like Rolls Royce. That's why they only make so many in the assembly line, right? So when the purchasing power drops, the pricing or the value rather on gold and silver increases. because gold and silver, by Constitution definition, is real money. Right? In 1971, the dollar was taken off the gold standard, but until that point, gold and silver were used as certificates with printed money to redeem the real thing. Now your printed money says this is a debt, right? A note, an IOU, a promise to pay you back and to give you the real money, which is gold and silver. So it's always used in the accounting system. So right now I'm looking at the U.S. debt clock, and the dollar to silver ratio is $425 per ounce. Just about 2 weeks ago, that was at $1,900. So as of today's date, the dollar to silver ratio is $2,425 per ounce. Gold is $20,100 per ounce, right? So U.S. debt clock, great information. You can also click on that tab on the bottom, and it will show you the precious metal productions. Gold by the ounces is up 26.72%, and silver is up 40.28%, right? So that's at the, I'll put this link also in my comments as well. So the question is, how much for removing collections? That's an open-ended question. DM depends on how many collections. So you have to get a credit audit and analysis in order for me to answer this. So go to my website, fixmycreditandcash.com, select credit help book online, and we will answer those questions. So let me see if my mentor is on. I'm going to, when you give out, you also have to be in a place of receiving. So I'm going to catch the rest of his live. Let me see if he's still on.
That means I'm out. Right, my money's fine. But I will refer you to some people because right now we know that people need this opportunity. Right? But my money's fine, my legacy's set, my credit score is high, my taxes are as low as possible, and I'm investing and getting double-digit returns. I'm good. Man, congratulations. A lot of people aren't. So please refer somebody to us. And number 2 says, Brian, I want the membership. I want those experts. All right, number 2s, it's only $79 per month. Write that in notes. Membership equals $79 per month, not $119. So number 2 doesn't want to make the daily pay, the car bonus and all that. They just want the membership services of the experts helping them financially. And number 1 says, Brian, I'm all the way in. I don't know what's wrong with you. You at home, I'm at home too. We don't know if we might have to stay at home. I don't trust going out. I'm just giving y'all my personal opinion. They're trying to get this economy back going. What they're going to do is mess around and have a relapse if they're not careful. I'm not risking my life just because some governor says move out and about. Nope, I'm going to make my money from home. Till the Surgeon General says, studies have shown this thing is passing over and the hospitals are back to normal and we got enough ventilators for everybody, and in fact, we got a vaccine. Then you might see me out and about. Till then, let's make some money from home. Number 1, say I'm in. Text a number 3, a number 2, or a number 1 to the person.
All right, so I put that link in that video for those who want to learn how to start their home-based business from home and make more income, residual income. I'm personally at $900 a month from that because I have more than one stream of income, right? So if you want your credit help up, whether you want to use your credit to invest in real estate, Forex, trading, learning options trading, learning day trading, reach out to me. I'll help. And Queen of Credit out. Here's to your credit and cash flow, peace and prosperity, and your health and your wealth. My light is going out. My energy is going out, like my light is going out too. You all have a great night. I'm so thankful for you for those 10,000 subscribers. And if you have not subscribed and you're watching this live or on the replay, subscribe to this channel.